Hello everyone, this is Karen. So today I'm gonna be doing an update with the orchids, species Phalaenopsis orchids that I bought from Norman's Orchids or orchids.com. So I did a lot of repotting. I did repot all of them as soon as I got them and transfer them to the orchid mix that I made. And I also quarantined them because I found some mealybugs and some, not all of them but in some, and I quarantined them, well, I think a week or two, but I did quarantine them, you know, because it's easy to eradicate bugs or disease on one plant, one or two plant, than your whole entire collection if they're gonna spread to the other orchids. So that's just that's what I did. Every time I get an orchids from the store, online, or somewhere, I always quarantine them. Okay, so we'll start with this one. So this one is, so I just want to see where, you know, the tag, where it came from. This one is Phalaenopsis Celeriana var. This is a cross between the Quezon Queen, Celeriana Quezon Best. So this is Celeriana var. Not sure it's focusing. So this species orchids, Phalaenopsis orchid, came from Quezon Province. Again, I know I mentioned that before in my previous video, but that's where it came from. And after you can see after I repotted this, you can see new leaves are coming. Not only that, I get new roots too. See that roots like climbing out already. You can see the pots right here. Not sure if she's showing, but there's green leaves over there, green roots over there and here. And look at that, there's like roots coming out the pot too. There's one over here too. So there you go. And so far they look good, and I can't wait for them to bloom for me. Next is this one, another orchid species. And this is, yeah, from Norman's Orchids. And this is Phalaenopsis filischil. And this is a cross between Celeriana sakura and Philippinensis. 12-1. Go. If you want to see the flower, what they look like, I did an unboxing video and I post the flower from the website, the orchid.com website, what they look like when they bloom. So that's that. Oops. And we'll check this one out. Again, I get new leaves coming and new roots also. See if we have green. Yeah, you can see the roots right there. You can see it right there. So that's that. And the next one is this. I know I did applied keiki on this, you know, and it bloomed. I applied keiki paste. Now I had 3 keikis, and this is, okay, so that's the tag from Norman's Orchids. And this is Phalaenopsis var. This is towel. I know the tag is kind of fade out already, but this is towel, came from Taiwan there. and the leaves looks good. Got some new roots coming. I look at that, in just few months roots are growing crazy already. And like I mentioned before, I transferred them already from moss to this orchid mix that I did. They seem to love it. I mean, you know, new roots there too. I mean, you see that new roots there too. Yep, so they seem very happy to their new media. And next one is this baby. So I put out new leaves too right here. And I don't know if you can see the roots there. Well, you can see the roots up here. They're like gray. So different kind of species orchids or Phalaenopsis, the root doesn't look the same. So it doesn't mean that it looks gray or different color or purple that it's something wrong. It's just they look different. So this one, I'll show you the tag. There, Norman's orchids. And this one is Phalaenopsis hilariana pink butterfly. And again, they look healthy. Look at the leaves, very, very stiff, you know. This one is a new leaf actually. So mount them in the tree, live tree, whatever tree we have there. But I'm still happy, you know, to get this kind of size. And you know, you take care of them so they kind of bloom and grow beautiful and grow healthy for you. So actually it doesn't matter if it's baby or seedling, or I'm still satisfied. I am just happy to get species orchids, Phalaenopsis orchids, you know. That's that. And next one is this, another species orchids, and from Norman's orchids. And this one is the same thing, the same with the other one, Celeriana varcasen. I know I'm obsessed with Celeriana varcasen, and I'm excited. I can't wait for them to bloom for me. Hopefully soon. Hopefully we don't have to wait longer. Anyway, so this is new leaves also. All of them, not all, but most of them are growing new leaves. Look at the leaves. Are they gorgeous or what? Yes, they are. In my opinion, I think they are. You can see the new roots growing there. And it is very important after repotting to check the roots. Are they rotting in there? Are they green? Are they growing? Because you don't want to, you don't want to save the orchid when they're like 50-50 dead. It is easy to rescue or save the orchid when you see the first sign something is not going right, you know. So that's why I grow them in clear pots to check the roots, kind of eyeball it, you know. Are they growing? Are they rotting in there? Or am I seeing new roots? Or what are they doing in there? So I grow them in these clear pots, and then when they're inside the house, I put them in the curtain pot. So that's that. There. And also it is easy to check if, you know, is it time for them to get water, you know. That's that. And next is this one. Let's see. So this is from Norman Orchids. And this one is Phalaenopsis. Yapon Pink Bee Sweetheart. Actually, I love the flower on that website. So that's that. Actually, I'm not sure if this is a species, but I love the flower, so I got it. And guess what? I put out a first spike for me, and I get new roots there. I don't know if you can see right there, new roots. And I put out a new spike right there. I know, it's so cute. So this is gonna be the first spike for me. I know. And I might put a KQ when it's, you know, the flower starts to bloom. Just because I love this orchid. And you see the green roots there, and the green roots right there, and one over here. So that's how I check my orchids. I always check the roots, check the leaves, you know, check the health, overall health of my orchids, because like I said, it is easy to save the orchid when you see the first sign. Then when it's too late and you lost all the leaves, you lost all the roots, that's like that is very hard to save them. So I always check them. So when I see first sign of wrinkly leaves, I check the roots when I see the leaves are wrinkly. So because most of the time they're dehydrated or overwatered, that you had a root rot. So I will do a separate video on that, because I got that happen on one of my orchids. I got wrinkly, like when I check the leaves, they're wrinkly. So what's going on? The potting media was moist, and so you know, when you see wrinkly leaves, you thinking, oh, dehydration, I water them more often. Come to find out, the roots are rotted. That's why they're not taking up water. But anyway, I'll do a separate on that, because like I said, that happened to one of my orchids, and I saved it before it got worse, you know, and right now they're growing happily. Okay, next is this one right here. You see new leaves there, and there's one more coming. You can see, I don't know if you can focus there, but there is new tiny coming, tiny roots, I mean leaves. And then there's new roots, and the roots here are growing. So yep, that's that. And this is, oh, there's nothing in the back, but this is from Norman's also. So this is Phalaenopsis Christopher Floribunda. So this is a cross between Cassandra Snow White and Amabilis Montevista. So that's that. And ta-da. And the last but not the least is this one. Norman Orchids. So I guess that's their address in California. So if you wanna visit them, you can, I guess, go there. But me, I live in upstate New York. There's no way I can go there, especially right now with COVID. Anyway, so this is Phalaenopsis philippinense. So this is a cross between Philippinense SC and Philippinense silver leaf. So that's that. See the leaves. So you notice the leaves and species orchids are different. They're kind of variegated type. see there's new roots coming too. New roots right there. There's another one right there, and there's one more up here. So I don't know if you noticed up here, and if you can catch and see in the camera. So if you notice right there, so that's just a tiny sunburn when I transfer them out here. So it's only on the top. So that's good. When I transfer them out in the greenhouse to get sunburn. And thank you for watching for my species orchid update that I got recently from Norman's Orchids. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates.